whatever chemistry issues he and Baker had, Baker's won with Stefanski. And Odell and Baker's problems predate Stefanski. He's coming back now to a team where he has to fit in, Key, you would think. He's got, he can't complain about not getting the ball.
Fit in what aspect are we talking about? Because clearly they're happy with him. They haven't moved on from him.
Fit in this point, from this point of view. In the past on the Browns, when they were no good because they didn't have the coach, right? When he was not getting the ball because they'd bracket him, he would rightly complain, look, there's someone open. Why aren't we winning? Why aren't other guys making catches if I'm not getting the ball? That's a legit beef. Otherwise, throw me the ball because you're not throwing it to anyone else. But now that they're winning with this formula, he just has to get in there, keep his head down, no complaints, and be used the way they use him.
It's not a keep your head down, no complaints. It's I want to help the team win, and if you're not going to utilize me in helping us win, utilize somebody else, because not utilizing the somebody else and not utilizing me, we ain't going to win no damn games. I'm no good to you standing there like a cardboard cutout. Doesn't do anything. Landry's gone. OBJ potentially could be in the starting lineup, and if that's the case, you got to throw the ball to somebody. If he's available to you, throw it to him. If he's not, and the other guy's available, throw it to him, but don't just sit back there and pat the baby to sleep.
And Jay, I think he is right about Odell. Odell wears his emotions on his sleeve, but he just wants to win, right?
We all want to win.
Well, I mean, it feels like the opportunity is really set up for Odell to have a big game here, right? I mean, you don't have Jarvis Landry, Donovan Peoples-Jones. There still are other options for Baker, but I mean, going against the Chicago defense, Justin Fields, a rookie quarterback. If there's a way to ease your star player back into it, let him be the big target. This is it. Let's get back on page, because then if we're lucky enough to get Jarvis Landry back in time, then all of a sudden now I have 2 targets along with other people. But it's the opportunity for OBJ off the top.
Yeah. If he's healthy, and he's running around and he can make all the cuts and do everything, you implement him into the game plan to execute your offense. You don't go away from what you've been doing just because OBJ is back. We understand. It's fascinating. We want to see a one-hand catch. We want to see the blonde hair flying in the air. We want to see all those sort of things. But within the grand scheme of what we're doing on offense, let's not get away from our identity because OBJ is back.
Who's this game more important for at this moment, Baker Mayfield or Justin Fields, Key?
Justin Fields.
More important for Fields.
Important game for Justin Fields. He is the starting quarterback of the Chicago Bears. Everyone wanted to see this. You got what you need to see. But Matt Nagy also has a diamond in his pocket. And it's when he is healthy, Andy Dalton's a starter. How we get rid of that when he's healthy is by Justin Fields doing his part now that he's the starting quarterback. Because if he stubs his toe at all, scratches any of it, you give Matt Nagy an opportunity to say this kid's not ready, we're going back to the veteran. But if he rolls up Cleveland and all of a sudden he gets another 2 weeks in there, you know how that go, Jay? This report, they want you to wait another week because they needed to heal it's only about 60% right now. Let's see what it could.
Not taking any chances.
Let's start taking any chances. That's the runway that Matt Nagy has. That's why it's important for Justin Fields, because the moment that he stubs his toe, it's a wrap.
Can you imagine if we come back into the studio on Monday and the Cleveland Browns have lost to the Chicago Bears and a rookie quarterback who gets his first start? Let's just think about what we've been talking about this entire offseason. Super Bowl expectations. They're only a couple of plays away against Kansas City. Hey, even their first game against Kansas City looked like they belong. Imagine what this team can be when they're fully healthy. OBJ and Baker Mayfield, can they find their chemistry? The expectations I feel like are put upon the Cleveland Browns are exponentially different than the expectations that you have for the Chicago Bears. That will be the biggest story in the NFL if they lose to the Chicago Bears.
So you're saying it's bigger for Baker.
Yes.
Let me just reconcile these two positions, because I was with you, Jay, but this is how I'll put it now. It's a bigger game for Baker to win, right? Baker's got to. There's more pressure on him to win.
But
it's a bigger game for Justin Fields to play well. Fields, there's more like Fields. It's a bigger deal that he plays well.
Absolutely.
A bigger deal that Baker wins.
I don't even think it's a
put it
big
that
deal
way.
if Baker win or lose. To be honest with you,
Bad O-line.
You don't think people will black out if the Browns lost to the Bears?
But the Bears aren't a bad team, though, man. We act like.
But we're
Bears
talking about the
just,
Browns are the team that could win a Super Bowl potentially.
You gotta pay
some
some
people
bills,
are saying
guys.
that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.